Warning, the following contains depictions of adult themes, drug use, and wanton violence, sometimes flat-out war crimes. Listener discretion is advised. This is Starforged, Stones of Fortune. Starring Carlos as Solrock, the Seer, Ramses as Merrick, the Unseen, Jose as Jimmy Rings, and Luke as Spike. And I am your guide, your host, your editor, and all those other things, Redstone, also known as Adam in these recordings. Did you guys come up with a name? Oh, sorry.
Bro, BG, not you. I think which one did we go with?
I don't. We had so many ideas. I don't even think we agreed on one.
The Goon Street Boys.
I thought we were going with
I like the Goon Street Boys. I like the Golden Goons. I like
Do the Golden Goon.
3-6 Goons.
Golden Goons is so good.
The Wu Tang Goon or the Goon Tang clans.
My vote's for the Golden.
The Golden Goons. I like the Golden Goons.
Golden Goons it is.
Nice. All right.
What about the Gilded Goons? Ooh.
Well, I think it's doing a playoff of the Golden Girls.
I was thinking It's Always Sunny.
Making your world.
Oh, I mean,
making your way in the world today.
I'm a Golden Man, rant.
Hey, the Golden Goon. Hey, you know? And now we gotta rename our ship to Range Rover.
all right.
Because only Range Rovers are fit to carry Golden Goons. It is a vehicle of gods.
What's the ship's name?
Nimbus.
It was formerly Nimbus, now Range Rover. Actually, did Dennis's Range Rover have a name?
Oh, you're talking about fucking
Always Sunny.
Always Sunny, yeah. Let's keep its call sign Nimbus, but slap a
Just me and the babe.
Well, you get a as you guys are slapping the sign on, you're getting a message from, so like they're still loading up, like took that guy forever to get that first pallet in, and every time he comes back in, he still kind of like goes back and forth a bit, still unsure of like, this can't be real. Man, how much he seems kind of, like I said, he looks shook. And you get a message, a very curt message that says, I had this handled. Why did you have to butt in? And it's from
Who did that?
Someone on the station.
Damn.
Hey,
The message
you
is
should've
from-
done it faster than we did.
like
I
showed
would-
up and took care of that shit.
Well, unlike some people, I don't have a ship. So my ability to contact it with a presence is still a matter, like it still wasn't within range, but I was here ready for it to catch it. Clearly someone was going to, otherwise the drugs couldn't have existed in the first place.
Wait.
What if we were the ones that were originally going to catch it anyway? Man, I'm not giving
I
this
mean,
guy
yes,
no time.
it appears that you get the credit for this, but I could have done that just as well.
Yeah,
Then he can wait for the
uh,
next happening. Because I needed that now. I'm not waiting for no scrub to figure out if he has the ability to do it. We did it. It happened. Carlos is just OG at it. Get off our tip.
so this
sorry.
So it's a female voice that was talking to you. It
Shit,
clicks
the female?
off.
Nah.
It clicks. So the message that you stop getting a message like in the middle of a thing. I'm just gonna read. Their call sign is Diva, and but you know that they are a person. Their regular name is Sherry Ta. T.A. is
Sherry
the last.
Ta?
T.A. is the last name. So while things are still loading up, about 20 minutes after that message, you actually hear a banging on the hull. Like someone's like knocking really hard.
All right, I might have pissed this girl off, guys. My bad.
Grant's getting us slaughtered.
I turn invisible, and I'll let the team handle it.
Alright. BB, who's at the door?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, we give
You said BB who's
permission
at the door.
Yeah, we give permission to BB to answer the door and entertain our guests.
The guest in question is one Sherry Ta, also known as Diva. They are requesting to speak with your presence user, which I guess that's a Solok. I'm sorry, I'm new at this. Like, I'm kind of just, I hate to say it, I've been going through your files because you guys kind of ignored me real quick. So I've been trying to learn about you that way, and now that I'm becoming more aware, that feels like an invasion of privacy, and I apologize. But
hey,
to never say my name again.
It's understandable. We had to ignore him because emergency happened. Our weed disappeared. So we, pressing matters came up, and we had to deal with. Hey, no, get away from my socks.
Look at Luke like, bro, why do I have a file?
No, your files. You have all been living on the ship for some time together, and
it's been just basically snooping through our past logs and shit.
Well, they're in my memory is the issue. Like, I'm literally got installed here, and they were already kind of in my brain. So it'd be like if I say, don't think about an elephant, and now you're thinking about an elephant, whatever that is.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
So yes, I was curious about who you were, and then I had memories that are your files, so I've learned some about you. Some of this goes against what I've been learning from the Weave about things called morality, or just one phrase is basic humanity. I'm not completely sure what those mean at this point, but
you don't need those.
Don't worry about it, buddy. I slapped the box.
Those are just constraints. We don't need those.
But yes, she is asking to speak with our presence user, whoever was able to contact, because despite the rude communications from before, she is still interested in meeting that person and congratulating them on a job well done, and is curious if they can discuss. It may be a trap. The Sherry does appear to have an Azoth on her, the same as that weapon that well, I cannot say his name. He's asked me never to say his name again. So the Seer has a
sword.
weapon. Yes.
Okay. All right. So I unshade because she's no longer after me.
I'm like hiding in the corner, shaded.
I'm just watching. If I need to, I'll step out. Oh, I won't even have to. I'll just attack from the shadows. I'm a sniper. But yeah, so
Like everyone that visits our shit. This is why we don't get visitors, guys.
usually visitors aren't well, or they're not happy visitors. They're usually upset. But this one's okay. Well, I guess we'll leave it up to Soul Rock. See what he wants to do.
Yeah, I'll meet her at the door.
Okay. She is, yes. I have not let her in yet. So you guys meet her. Who's opening the door? I guess
BB is.
BB.
Okay, but who is anyone standing in front of it, or what are you guys doing? Like, so
Carlos is there, right?
Carlos
is that it? Are you the only one? I'm assuming Merrick's hiding in the shadows behind us.
Yeah, we're assuming the same thing.
Okay.
I'll stand
like fucking translucent from the boys.
I'll stand in front of Carlos as the door opens, and then step to the side so he can talk.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So the door opens, and there's a figure in all a super dark purple robe with a hood, but the hood's down. And this woman, she looks like she's in her early 20s, if not like 19. It's the problem is with her shaved head and the purple tattoos, it messes with your ability to tell her age. Otherwise, she's got closer to like Caucasian skin, which really makes the purple tattoos kind of pop. It also just might be that she doesn't get planet side much and get much sun at all.
She's just pale. But
yeah, she stands in front of you. She is wearing beneath the purple robes. You can see a it's a cylindrical device. Let me actually show you hers. So from her belt is hanging this basically a cylindrical tube near the top, or actually from like the base, but like near the top of the way it's hanging is actually a crystal that actually goes all the way through the rainbow that you can see, and then there's the emitter top. There appears to be no button on it, so no way so yours has a bright a kind of a gem for a button. Otherwise, it's just a sleek metal tube. Right. This is a bit more complicated.
So first things first, if she's coming on the ship, she's gotta relinquish that weapon. That weapon's not coming in the ship without in a protective casing. Soul Rock is also in its case every time it's in the ship.
Is that one of those death beams that we got?
Yeah. Yeah, the lightsaber that keeps on extending.
Yeah.
So that
if you want that, do you want to hang on to it personally? She picks it up and is handing it out.
I'll grab it.
We'll just put it in that casing. We already have the casing.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Fuck it. Yeah.
You can get this when you get out, but this can't come in the ship.
Which is a shelter.
Fair enough. Anything else before I step on board?
Or are you?
I guess Carlos can continue his conversation now. That was just first things first. That can't come in.
Just
understandable.
First things first.
Discussions may commence now.
All right. My name's Sherry. I'm called Diva. That's my call sign, and I'll admit it. It fits.
Nice.
But I was here to take care of the fungus and make sure the drugs keep running. And I think you met my teacher at one point. They mentioned you all. Which is another reason why I'm here, is I figured I could come, talk to you, and I'm supposed to help teach you if you want some help with anything. It is going to be a little hard to show you some of what I can do since you've taken my beam saber, but you know,
we can go somewhere.
Sure.
Can we land planet side?
Yeah,
I think we are.
I'd be happy to go with you
we-
planet side if that's what you're worried about.
Yeah, right. We were at the space station, right? Yeah.
You
that's-
are.
that's
You're
right,
in an
for
orbital
sure.
station.
Yeah, so we go to planet side. She can have it. I mean, I'm just not letting nobody in my
Are you
ship.
guys? Oh well, it looks like you've got at least a few minutes of them still loading up your ship.
We'll wait for that.
But I'm happy to show you what I can do when we're on planet. Basically, part of it is I'm actually able to control. I could teach you, or any of you that are able to access the presence on a regular basis, I could teach you how to use it in a way that you could use it on a ship. Like, it takes a lot of practice, but you could control it on a ship so you wouldn't, blow holes in your ship. Or, other people's ships if you're on them as well. But it's one of the things I can do. But you met my teacher, who I guess read you your fortunes, I'm assuming. But they sent me.
I was wondering who her teacher was.
Yeah. So you will notice that Sherry has a habit of like reaching up her robe and she scratches her arm. She pulls up like the sleeve, and you notice that there's literally a Kuiper crystal like in her forearm, like poking out of it. And she's scratching around it like it's irritating her. And she she sees you looking, she puts the sleeve down and like tries to relax.
Is that safe?
Is what safe? The Kuiper crystal insertion?
Yeah.
It's as safe as doing ingesting the mushrooms and the derivatives of it. It's less variable and it's a lot stronger, but it's no more dangerous than flying around stoned off your ass. So without the negative effects, or at least
Kuiper crystals get you high.
The Kuiper crystals do not get you high.
Okay.
She's just in an ascended state because she merged with the crystal.
Carlos is about to fucking grab one and crush it in a little bag.
Yeah, we had so many in that last mission.
It's like, no, these is like, and this is another thing I could teach, is that if you, as you get attuned to the presence, you can actually combine the Kuiper crystals into your own body, and it can augment your connection, much like ingesting space weed or any of the other stuff. Like it can enhance your ability to control things, but without the delirium or lots of inhibitions.
Would it give us normal people who can use it like better abilities?
Yes, it is one of the ways you can. To be honest, there's a lot of misconceptions. Is that a lot of people think you're either born with the ability to can feel the presence or not. And to be honest, it's more of a playing an instrument. Like singing, some people are naturally born with they just have a nicer voice and they know how to control it better or whatever. But that doesn't mean somebody who's untrained and doesn't have natural talent can't learn to sing. And there are few people in the world who are truly tone deaf. So they just can't learn to sing because they just can't learn pitch. But yeah, so there's a whole spectrum, and this can be something where I was not a natural, I wasn't just born being able to connect with the presence. It took a lot of effort and time and some of the space read usage to get myself to feel it and connect it. But then with practice outside of that, I was able to develop to the ability where I could then use the Kuiper crystals, and now I rarely ever, to be honest, I still do space weed on occasion, but it's not necessary to enhance my powers. And if anything, sometimes here's the one issue is that if you overindulge with space weed while you have these in you, you can get a feedback loop, and it can make you more powerful, but it can be disastrous.
Yikes.
So I am smoking, not her. She's not smoking.
So
yes,
I'm double bear lying around here anywhere.
What was it?
We got a double bear pod lying around here anywhere, like the battery and shit.
Yeah, it should be in as soon as you walk in, my little entertainment station has one, and if not, inside my Jordan backpack, there's also one.
So I'm guessing you guys talk a little bit. They're finished loading up your ship. And she's like, hey, are we ready to go down to the planet? I'm happy to show you what I can do.
Yeah, let's go.
Sure.
All right.
So she's trying to sign up to be Carlos's mentor?
Yes. I mean, but that's what it seems like. She's been, if you press her on it, basically she explains one of the tasks she's been given by her teacher is to, like, this is like sometimes like in training for stuff, it's like, well, now you've learned something, now you have to teach it to somebody else, and by teaching it to someone else, you'll learn more too. Because there's a certain point where you can't be taught anything more. You can only learn by teaching, and that's where, like, in this particular skill, that's where she's at. So she needs to find someone who's ready to learn what she can teach. That way she can also improve. So it's a win-win.
Nice. Okay, and Carlos is just naturally awesome at it. He doesn't even have a gem in his arm. So the only gem we have left is the one that's in Carlos's sword, right?
Well,
Crystal.
you've got one in his sword and 3 inside your heavy weapons.
Oh, that's true. We can just remove them off of those.
And then you also have your shield crystals as well. Those are also Kuiper crystals.
Oh, yeah. Well, no. Honestly, we don't need more than one empath.
Don't worry, bro. I know a guy that got Kuiper crystals. We'll get you some.
Hey, Carlo got the connect. Sherlock got the connect. We good.
Yeah. So she takes you down. So you guys take her down to the planet, and she requests hers back. So it's like, this is actually something. This is more of a training tool. I could show you some stuff with the Azoth you have. But I'll actually, if you want to learn some stuff, and she takes the one she's holding, and there's no buttons on it at all, and she shows you, like, there's no buttons here. What you do is you focus the presence through the crystal, and you create your own blade. You don't the Azoth that you have is trying to mimic your power, the power inside of you. That, like, the Ascendants, like, used all the time. So it was something second nature. And so, like, she holds it out, and she makes a blade just grow, like, slowly. And it doesn't shoot off. Like, once it grows, it's sustainable. And
so she can limit it.
Yes. She's making basically an actual lightsaber. And she shows, like, and you can control... And she's showing you the handle. It's got the cutout. By focusing your power in different ways, you can actually control the blade. And she's like, so, like, here's one setting, and it's, like, on the low end, and she's physically able to touch it. Like, it's like a solid object. And then if you turn it up, and she puts it through, and it, like, gouges, like a plasma cut, like, through the ground. But yeah, you're able to direct it yourself. It just takes a lot of time and practice.
Okay.
I noticed that you all have you have some interesting tricks with your ship. That it's definitely a lot bigger on the inside. If you were to get some black iron, then one of the nice. I mean, it wouldn't take much if you just got like even the amount of black iron for one blade. We could turn that into. We could. I know somebody who could stretch that out and encompass a small room, which is one of the best places you can practice because the blade will never penetrate black iron, no matter like even if you're using your regular, the regular Azoth that's powered that heats up, that won't be able to cut through that either. So, but it's a good practice room. That way you could if something happens, you don't cut a hole in your ship.
I'm willing to sacrifice my sword just because I got gunslinger and I'm close
Your
combat.
sword's a turret.
Huh?
Your sword's a turret.
I made my sword a turret?
No, he's talking about his black iron sword. All of you have a black iron
that's
blade.
Your bow. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You have to kill yourself first.
Fuck.
You
All
gotta
right, we
keep
just find somebody that has one.
I mean, they're findable.
Yeah.
It's
you just
not.
go to Mr. E. I mean, we just fucking took out a whole base that had a shit ton of it.
I'd rather kill a dude for his.
Yeah, come on.
You can absolutely do that too. There's absolutely
we
people.
be like, hey, Mr. E, send us on a mission that'll supply us with. Oh well, yeah, we want a lot. We don't want a little bit, and I'd rather pillage it than buy it.
No, all we gotta do is kill one dude because one sword will do the whole room.
Well, no, the thing is that the sword can't cut through black iron, so we make a room out of that.
Yeah,
it's a training room.
She is saying she can take one sword's worth and make that spread over a room. There's somebody who can manufacture that for you. Like it's not something because, or she said like it can be done. But yeah, so it's one of those like if you get that, there's a lot of let's see what else.
Isn't our ships made out of that? We can just sacrifice one of the ships that we stole.
The ships are not made out of black iron, unfortunately. No, you guys took out. There was a prototype ship that was being built that you guys destroyed.
Yeah.
That was. Yeah, and now I think you understand even better why that ship could not be allowed to exist if it wasn't, yours. Because
absolutely
anybody having that ship is like,
holy shit! I should check that shit.
Yeah. And if we had the AI, then we could have stole that fucking ship.
Possibly. I mean, it wasn't finished though.
Yeah, it wasn't finished, and then we'd be the prime target of everybody. Everybody would unite to conquer us.
What are they gonna do though?
It just takes one successful boarding team, bro. There's 5 of us. 4 of us.
Black iron ship. All right, we know the mission now.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess we need to go. We need to do something so we can get a blade's worth of black iron because none of us can turn in ours.
Everything else you gotta teach me right now.
Do we not have any from everybody we've killed? We just never picked it up.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on.
I mean, you actually probably do have something because I mean, not only because you guys also have done some raids on vaults. Vaults often have it. I mean, yeah. So you guys have enough black iron. That's okay. Actually, if you have it now, she'll actually show you. So you guys find a room that's the right size ish. It doesn't have to be that big. It's got to be way bigger than a closet, but it's because you got to be able to move around. You got to do like some sword practicing. And she takes the sword because I'm assuming you just have somebody's. And she puts it down against the floor and puts her hand on it. And the black iron, it's like it melts and just starts coating the walls. And she literally controls it to where it then covers every little bit. She's like, yep, that's enough. That should be fine.
Wait. You teach me that?
Yeah.
She's doing that chicken magic.
That is hard. I'll be honest. If you have to learn how to control the blade first. Once you can, the blade is like a simple balance. So it'd be like
entry level.
Yeah, very entry level. To control the black iron is very advanced, but you will get there. That is part of the training. If you want,
you're naturally gifted, bro.
So then she goes, okay, so I hope you don't get too pissed at me. So on her side, she pulls out an Azoth that you just couldn't see because she could cloak it.
I knew it, bro.
Like,
I didn't trust her for shit.
No, just like, well, I didn't want you. I can control this. It's not going to hurt your ship, but people get freaked out.
At this point, I got faith at her now.
Yeah. But so she pulls out hers, it looks like it's actually like organic. It looks like it's like a one big kind of like a gnarled piece of wood, but it's not wood. It's all black iron. But it's like an Azoth, and she opens it up and you can see that there's like a big old Kuiper crystal in the middle, but the metal moves to her touch. And she goes, when you're advanced enough, you can create something like this, where the one that I brought is for you. It is for your practice and your training, because when you're ready, you can control the crystals directly. So,
so now we have two.
I ain't gonna lie, she won me over. I like her now.
The practice one, and it's the one I got.
She pretty gangsta.
This one she just gave us.
The one she just gave you is a good practice. Like when you're ready, you will actually she'll show you how to modify the. So the one you have already, you can just hit a button and it turns on, but you can't control it. But you're not powering it. It gets really hot. But her thing is like when you're ready, you will transform that into a real weapon. She doesn't say it like that. She just like when you're ready, like that's because that's a pretender kind of way. Like it's mimicking something in that it doesn't actually like if you want to use your basically your beam saber to do what the Azoth does. Yeah, you can do that easy too. You can do both. It's a lot more elegant to keep it as a blade as opposed to just whipping wildly holes in places. But you'll be able to do both. So
right. I was gonna say I see value in both.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like so you want to be able to do both. But yeah, one is less controlled and one is way more controlled. But you'll get there. You'll get there.
Nice. That's pretty lit. So nice. Carlos got the master now.
Yeah. I'm happy to help you with your with training you. I'm also helping like if there's just things that need to be done, I'll be honest, I'm not bad with a blade. I'm not bad with other things she shows you. She can also this is on planet. Like between her hands, she focuses and she can start opening like the opening to hyperspace.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's like, and so she does, like, she gets that going, and it's like a little ball, like almost like a little black hole, but it's like kind of like spitting lightning and shit. And she's able to do some kung fu moves, and then she like shoots the ball out, basically like Street Fighter. Is able to like nice. Kamehameha and just like launch the thing out, and it just like vaporizes a big old tree. So that's a thing I can teach you. I can teach you how to harness space time itself. I mean, because basically this is a lot. This is actually this is still a thing to do before you're making your own sword. and being able to control black iron to that extent. Literally, to make this is like level 2 or 3. So, like, it's these are all things you can learn. Yeah, she's able to make herself completely invisible to you for a bit.
With the presents? What the fuck?
She points to Merrick and goes, he uses it. He uses it to with his shade ability. Yes, I can sense it on him that he uses it. You've all used it regularly when you like, she looks at Nos and she's like, she can just see him even though she's not smoking. She's like, and just the same as all of you can see him. That's using the presence. Like, you use it, you do use it a bit. You're just not focused. Like, his shade ability is focused on that, and all of you, if you wanted to, could learn to use all these abilities. You can move things with your mind. You could do a lot of things. It's if you want to learn. You don't have to do it, like, but anybody can if you put enough time and effort in.
Nice.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I concur. That's pretty cool. Damn.
Yeah.
Our mind is being expanded.
Yeah, but my goal here is to help you. I'm not sure why my teacher wants this, but that is my task, is to help you four in any way that I can, and train you if you want, or just even if you just need an extra hand in battle. I've heard some of it. If my understanding is correct, you've gotten yourselves into a few scrapes, and I could see that not stopping.
You're probably right about that.
So,
yeah, I mean, we're already trying to go on a new mission.
yeah. I guess, yeah. I'm happy to help. What are you hoping to do now? What can I
How
help
does that
with?
work with the training?
I guess, yeah. Well, Carlos can start his training as, we fly back to... Or is she coming with us?
She's willing to go with you,
right?
yes. Yeah.
Cool.
Bring her.
Now we got almost like a fifth member. It's a fifth member that's just going to kind of stay in the ship, I guess, right?
If that's what you want. Otherwise, they're willing to come help and fight and whatever, too.
Oh, that's right. She
steps
said
off
she
the
was...
ship. I shove a mop and a bucket in her chest.
Oh my god.
You realize your ship can clean itself for the most part, right?
We got an AI, bro. He can handle that. Wow. Okay, so Carlos can start his training. Luke can fly us back to Mr. E's. Me and Jose, or me and Jimmy Rings, are gonna figure out if the AI can pilot the suit.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm with that.
Sounds good. Let's do a okay, let's do the stuff on the ship first, and then we'll switch to how things go on the trip back.
Okay.
No, I think you guys figure out really quickly that it can pilot the suit if you want it to.
We could have a sixth member.
Is it like jump on?
The only issue is that it's not. It has problems. It can either control the suit, or it can control the ship. It can't do both at the same time.
Yeah, I figured it needs to be inserted into one or the other.
Yeah.
Well, Luke.
Well, Luke doesn't want him on the ship, period. So
Yeah, so
Fly on the ship.
he's really just gonna be with the ship whenever we're off of it.
keep the engines hot, as they say.
Yeah, if we need a quick extract or heavy guns pass by something, that's when AI does that, or it'll help us with computing.
Yeah, you can help you with. Let me actually reread the asset to you, or at least its first tick.
¿Lo cambio? Okay.
Overseer, your AI module watches over the vehicle systems and sensor data. When you secure an advantage or gain ground by talking through a situation with the Overseer, you may roll plus integrity, so the health of the ship. If you do, take +1 momentum on a hit. So basically, it can just think for you. The upgrades you can get are when you withstand damage and roll on the miss table. The Overseer can do what it can to help, so we can roll twice and you can pick a result. And then the Overseer can pilot the vehicle independently. So it can't do that yet. When you face danger by handing over control to the AI in an emergency or to summon the vehicle remotely within a hazardous situation, you may roll plus integrity. So it cannot fly the ship on its own yet. It does not know how.
BB? BB.
BB.
Can we call him Kip?
Sure.
I'm gonna put my phone in my pocket real quick. Nice. All right. So can't fly. Can't do all that yet. But we can get it to that.
Yeah, it feels weird walking around in your suit. It's like, this feels very small and at the same time very liberating because I can actually control it all at once.
Word up.
Did you get no ideas, BB?
Watching you.
I heard you reading up on Plato.
The Socrates.
It knows nothing.
Ya encontré el pupú también.
BB jokingly looks at his hands and goes, I am.
Oh, okay. So then let's do the plot a course back to Mr. Ease. So just +5 supply, or first, add +5 from your supply.
Wait por la puerta.
Are you rolling something? Sorry.
Yeah, we're rolling to set a course. It's +5 supply.
Alright.
Am I
2
muted? No.
9 versus a 4. So weak hit.
All right.
But it's a +5, right? So yeah, it's still a weak hit.
Oh, actually, so I'm gonna say because of that, you guys, you're navigating to Mr. Ease, and it's one of those. The wind has picked up, and you are stuck flying the whole time. It's like 6 hours straight. You can't, you can basically swap out with somebody for a while, but you are the ship has to be piloted the whole time
Manually.
So you actually take a -2 to spirit just from the serious stress of just having to keep your eye on it the whole time.
Damn. 2 out of 4? What's that, 5? 2 out of 5?
Yeah, 2 out of 5.
Damn.
If you want to, you can so you're enduring stress. If you want to try to shake it off, you can. And you would do, let's see, under stress. It's either spirit or heart, whichever is higher, which for you would still be spirit at this point.
Okay. And what happens if I fuck up the roll?
If you on a miss, it's worse than you thought. Suffer an additional -1 spirit, or lose 2 momentum.
How much momentum do I have?
Your momentum is currently at 5.
Okay.
Yeah, on a weak hit, you can lose a momentum to get a spirit, and on a strong hit, you can either take +1 spirit or +1 momentum.
I'm gonna roll for it. Let's try to endure.
They're pilot, so. Is it just Luke or is it everybody?
Just Luke.
5 and a 1 versus a 5.
Bam!
Hit.
So would you want the spirit or the momentum?
I think spirit. Let's do that.
So it's, you've been piloting. It's not that bad. It's annoying because you gotta be a little more sober is really the problem. You just can't like previous stills, like you can put it on autopilot and leave it alone for hours, and it's really just take off and landing. You got to work like, oh crap, we need to like find a way out of the hyperspace. But it's like now it's like, nah, man, you gotta be. It's driving a car, so if you're driving for 6 hours straight, it's just you're tired. So
Yeah. Okay.
but you make it back to Mr. E's. Yeah, you guys land. They unload some of the stuff. Basically, they leave you like 3 more pallets of space weed that are your payment for everything.
Nice.
So yeah, it's like, so what? So thanks for doing that run for me. It seems like everything worked out. What's next on your guys' agenda? Are you looking for work, or you guys have stuff to do?
You want to go check out a vault?
Vault raid.
Down.
Cool.
Nice.
Oh well, then good luck. I mean, looks like you guys are still fully supplied of everything. Looks like you didn't even fire a shot last mission. So,
Nope.
Yeah. Good luck. So do you guys? So
Little bottle cap and pin it to Jose. Here's your medal.
there you go. So you've got an option of 2 vaults, one of which is closer than the other. So do you want to do the closer one or the farther one?
Let's do the closer one.
Where is the closer one?
Ooh, that's a good question.
With Ryan, we should do the farther one.
Actually,
And we can hit the closer one as we come back. If we have enough resources to hit it.
Oh, okay. So the closer one is actually in Promethean space, and the farther one is in Covenant space. They're kind of they're not. It's not an easy coming back. It would. I mean, you could do both in a single, like, you know, a loop around stuff, but it's, yeah, they're not like on the same route.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we're not wanted by the Covenant. We
You
shouldn't
are
be.
wanted by the Covenant. You aren't
thought it
by
was-
the Mormons anymore.
Oh, that's what was the Mormons.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
never mind.
paid off the Mormons, and unfortunately, yeah. So, and I will say, so the Promethean one is literally in space. There's border patrols and whatnot. People have not been able to pass through that. No one's passed through the border that you guys know of in over 5 years. But you also have Merrick, who's able to cloak the ship himself.
Yes. All right, let's go to the closer one. Luke called it. I guess you're gonna have to roll for me for stealth.
Yeah, so let's...
+3.
So we're doing...
The roll is a 5 and a 10 versus a
Fuck.
1.
Sounds about right. What happens every time Luke rolls for me?
So actually,
we
so
did.
to read what the stealth tech actually does is that when you're activating this, which I think we are rolling to see if you... I don't think we need to do that right now. So it's when
Oh,
you make a
okay.
move specific against a specific target, foe, or a threat to avoid detection, you add +1. And if you enter the fray by ambushing an unaware foe, you add +1 and immediately mark progress on a hit. So basically, yeah, you use the stealth tech when it's time to do it. So I think it's
Okay.
just going to be piloting. So to get there, we'll just have Luke can roll, or someone can roll a set a course roll first, just so that you can get to the border.
A 4 versus 6 and a 10. That's plus my wits though, right? So that's a weak hit.
It's plus your supply, so but it is still a weak hit.
5.
Because you said a 10, right?
Yep.
Ah, shit. Okay. You guys get there. It's let's see. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say so. You guys get to the border, and you guys thought you picked a bit of empty space, but it is not. So you guys are coming in, and you have a chance to. This is actually when we're going to use the stealth tech. Is as you come out of hyperspace, you need to face danger plus shadow.
Okay.
But yeah, Luke, you're piloting the ship, so we're going to use your +2 shadow, but we're adding in the +1 from Merrick cloaking the ship.
Okay.
So it is a total of a +3.
Nice.
A 3 and a 5 versus a 5, so strong hit.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah. So you guys, literally, you get to the border. You think it should be empty space. There is a big old gunship there, but you slip right past it. Like, you literally, like, you're invisible. It never sees you. You're on the other side. So you're basically halfway there. You're still going to you're going to need 3 more successful jumps to make it to the place. So if I think you're going to need to keep it at using stealth though to not be detected.
Okay.
But you've got Merrick doing the stealth. So +3 still.
Oof. A 4 versus 2 10s.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck. Yeah, that's you get.
Medium miss.
Ooh. Okay, so I need some inspiration.
Mary got distracted talking to Diva.
I don't know why she's talking to me, bro. She knows I'm easily distracted.
Oh.
She's not even talking to him. He's just like talking at her.
Touch my waifus.
Yeah. I'm going on a whole tangent about my anime girlfriends.
Oh, shit. I think, and then at some point she just slaps you. Like, literally, she's like, she just can't take it. And she just, like, slaps you and storms off. And you guys have been going so smooth through space. You've gotten cocky. You're just like, yeah, they literally can't see us. Look at us go right next to patrol ships. Boop, boop, boop.
No.
As literally you're, like, right in front of, like, a patrol ship. When the slap happens and stealth is down, and they immediately, like, you guys are like, all of a sudden you're central, like, hey guys, we're getting scanned right now because I think we're incredibly visible.
Okay, so
This couldn't be right.
so it's battle stations now. I mean, it's over.
All right, everyone at battle stations, right?
I mean,
Right.
we got BB. We can put BB on the weapons. Can BB control the weapons? I mean, I think you can, right?
Yeah, could do that. Yeah.
Much better than we can, I assume.
It could do the guns, but it can't fly the ship. So
Yeah.
Just like screenshot and like Luke tries to just like fly like the fuck out of here.
yeah.
Just trying to escape.
Damn it.
Is that what you guys want to escape?
Well, how close are? Oh, we already failed the first jump out of the 3.
Yes.
Stealth mission.
Yeah, you guys got into space and just immediately fucked up.
Are we able to jump yet?
Oh, that's a good point. Because it's probably been a while since you were in. I'm gonna give it a likely. Let's see.
Let's roll for it. Come on. Are we ready to jump to get out of here? Or jump closer?
Where's that? Oh, it's in the.
All right.
Yes. So yes, you are able to jump. It'll still take you a moment to like get that set up, but
Try jump us a bit. Yeah.
yeah. So let's do a. Well, so you're about to be targeted. You guys are trying to run. I'm gonna actually make this. I'm just gonna make it a troublesome thing, so it'll just be 3 successes basically to overcome this challenge.
Okay.
I think first, if you guys are trying to run away, Luke's gonna do. Spike's gonna do a face danger with the ship. You're. I'm gonna say plus. Oh, actually, let's see.
I can also try to re-stealth.
There's that. Actually, do you want to do that first?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's try to re-stealth
All right.
before we start making invasive maneuvers and stuff.
So yeah,
And
I'm
go over
saying
and
just
slap him in
do
the face.
roll a plus shadow, like face danger plus shadow for Ram, and you're adding the +1 from the stealth tech. So
Nice. So that's 4.
yes.
Hey, baby, let's do it.
All right, you got a 2 versus 4, or you got a 2 versus 2 4s.
Ooh, I just beat
Oh.
a pair. Let's go, baby.
Boom boom. I'm gonna actually call that for the first 2 ticks. So I mean, so we're 2/3 of the way there. Yeah. So actually, if then Spike gets a strong hit on face danger with let's see, you guys are turning, tail, and running. That's edge, I think. So, but then you're also I think your ace ability comes into play, so that's a +3.
Yeah, face danger, add +1 and take +1 momentum on hit. For ace.
Nice.
So what does that put me at?
+3.
Cool. I got a 6 versus a 1 and a 7, so strong hit.
Boom. And so your momentum goes up to 6. Boom. All right. So you get, yeah. So it's I mean, if you were quick on the cloak again, and then you maneuvered, and they didn't. The nice thing is they couldn't see you enter hyperspace because you were cloaked. So you just kind of jump away, but you realize you got to be a little more careful. So let's just see how successful your next jump is. Let's do it's face changer plus your edge plus the +1 from, so a +3 total, 2 from your edge, 1 from the stealth tech. Or shadow, 2 from shadow.
You got a 5 versus a 5 and a 10.
Well, it's weak hit at least. All right. Ooh, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna actually spread this out. Merrick is actually gonna take a -1 to his spirit, and so is Spike. Just because it's basically the strain on keeping up every time you guys come out, you've got to hang on to that. You got to keep holding
Makes sense,
yourself,
yeah.
and when you're in hyperspace, it's a lot of work right now. You can both roll to try to overcome the stress if you want. You don't have to. If Merrick does, he's getting a +4 for spirit, and for Spike, your spirit's 3. You'd be doing +3
Okay.
if you want.
It's just a -1.
Yes.
I think I'll just take the hit.
Okay.
So you'd
What
be at
about-
3, right? You were already down?
Yeah, he's down to 3 now. Does Merrick want to try to overcome it, or are you okay with the -1?
I'll take the -1 for now.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are just just a little tiring. But you press on, and let's roll another an expedition plus shadow plus the +1, so a total of +3.
Right.
So many pluses.
A 2 versus a 5 and an 8.
We get.
That's a miss, isn't it?
That's another miss.
Wait,
Ooh.
2 versus a 5 and an 8? Isn't that a weak hit?
No, because
Is
he's
it +3?
he doesn't beat the 5. He matches the 5, and you got to
Oh.
beat the die. Yeah, tie goes to the challenge to the the bad guy.
Okay.
Let's see. On a miss, what? Ooh, I'm gonna roll on the pay the price to see what we get. Something of value is lost or destroyed.
Uh-oh.
I think it sounds like the strain from holding. You guys weren't prepared for like long-term use of the stealth tech. I think it's not lost or destroyed. I think Merrick's just this is a strain on you. Like you've been having to, the whole time you guys are in regular space, keep it on and just keep focused on we are invisible. We are invisible for like 6 hours straight. And
Damn.
yeah, you guys get to the next one and you're just like, you can't do dude, it's too much. You're burnt. It's gonna take you. You're just gonna have to like rest and recharge to like to be able to do this. And it's not gonna be now.
Okay, so now we gotta go without stealth.
Yeah, so you guys are gonna have to do. So I think you guys are trying to come. You're coming out of hyperspace. He's trying to like turn this on, and it's not happening. And you all like you see the like we're gonna be sighted. Let's see. There's got to be something near you. This is why you popped out. Let's see. Space sighting. Oh shit. Okay. I actually did a roll to see. I was saying if it's unlikely you found a place with where you'd be undetected, but it rolled a 14. So I just had to roll 25 or less. So you guys actually do pop out at a place that's safe. There's nobody here. You find a bunch of metallic asteroid. It's a asteroid field. And so there's nothing really here for you to have to worry about this time. You're just sure that like the next jump, you're gonna have to stealth it, but you're not gonna have the stealth tech. But you only have one more jump to do before then you should be able to get to the vault.
Okay.
I guess we can wait a bit and let me recuperate.
You just try it.
Or we can do it. Hey, fuck it, man. Hey, worst case scenario, we get into some smoke, and that's what we're waiting for.
Hey.
Alrighty. Let's
The 2 versus a 10 and an 8. So
We missed. All right, get to battle stations, guys.
yeah. So yeah, you guys.
end.
Let's see. So I think the issue is that you actually get to the vault, but this is a vault that's known to the Promethean Empire. Apparently, there are ships there, and you guys pop out, and yeah, it's let's see. Yeah, I think you guys just they don't attack you like right off the bat. But you realize like there's the vault. Actually, let's see what the vault is like. So it's a planet-size vault.
Whoa. Like a big planet or like Pluto?
Let's see. Let's see what kind of planet. Oh, okay. It is. So you guys pop out into space, and you're right outside a desert world called Saffron. Its atmosphere is corrosive. There is an orbital settlement, but you actually are getting readings, like from the map now that you're here, that this is on the planet, and it's basically a giant like ring in the ground. It's basically a building. It's one big building, and it's just one metal. It's actually more like a donut, like in the like how wide the walls are for like the hole in the middle. So it has like a small. You're not sure what's in the middle of that. That doesn't read to you. But you do see that there is a settlement orbiting the planet. Its name is Lodestar. It is a big settlement. It has tens of thousands of people. But yeah, so you are far enough away where you haven't been detected yet. But you are able to see that there's literally there's a city who lives in orbit around this planet. So if you get close, there's a decent chance of detection. Otherwise, you'll have to like fly from you have to plan your flight so that the space station is always behind the planet, and have to time it just right to also be able to land at the vault.
Okay.
All right. So just off the top of my head, I can think of a few ways you guys could approach this. This is just ideas, and if you have other ideas, I'm totally down. But these are just suggestions to riff off of. You could do the thing where you take the Nimbus in and just always keep the planet between you and the settlement while it's in orbit. You just have to time it right to land. If you took your little snub fighters, because you all have a snub fighter, you could make it. That would actually make it way easier to. You just probably fly without them detecting you. You could also just approach the station openly and assume. I mean, you guys are well past the border into Promethean space, so at this point, there's a good chance that they might not even think you're not supposed to be there unless you get hailed and then get checked. It's just when you appear at a stealth right in front of like a cop, they're gonna freak out and shoot you because that's what they do.
Okay.
So I mean, these are 3 ideas I've got. I mean, if there's something else you want to try, happy to but I'm just saying it's not just one way to go about this.
What do you guys think?
I'm ready for a fight.
So they got a base in front of the vault?
There's a station orbiting the planet that the vault is on. I'm just letting you know, you haven't been seen by the settlement. It's just the border to Promethean space has been closed for over 5 years. Literally no one's gone back and forth. You are the first people. Well, people may have come in, but no one that you've literally no one's heard of anyone coming out in 5 years. So.
Okay.
Bypass that little station, go straight for the vault. I'm thinking Snuff Fighter style.
I'm down.
I bypass. What's everyone think about Snuff Fighters and just bypassing that post and going for the vault? I think we lost Jose.
I think we did too. What does Merrick think? Do you guys hear Merrick at all?
No, he might still be in his pocket.
All right. Oh. Uh-oh.
That happened.
And 1's back. 2's back. Maybe.
Gruesome twosome. Still want to call him the gruesome twosome.
You should.
They got Kip with him now, though.
They got what?
Kip with him.
Kip.
So it's gruesome twosome.
2.5 men.
And they're gonna get a spin-off before us.
Jeez.
Oh,
I'm not gonna be connected.
can you hear us, Adam?
Try that.
I can hear one of you.
What's
Can
going
you hear me,
on?
Adam?
Oh, I can hear you too. Sweet.
Bet.
What the fuck?
Okay.
That's so weird.
We couldn't hear you guys, and I just restarted. Should have told them. Damn.
It sounded like they were about to do that too.
Oh.
They said, Adam restarted, so let's try that too. So they might be doing that. There we go. Yeah, that was so weird. I was talking this whole time. I thought you were hearing me. Yeah, I'm with the snuff fighter. We can leave BB to watch the ship, or be ready if we need a extraction.
Cool. All right. Oh, that back.
Oh, what about what's her name?
Oh, I guess she'll have to stay behind. She can watch the ship. So
Cool.
yeah, she's not by any means an ace pilot, but she knows how to fly a ship. So
You also got BB to back her up.
yeah. So, but yeah, I'm happy to watch out, and I'll keep in communication. So if you do need us to rush in, we can do that too. So, because like I said, I can pilot, but yeah, we'll wait for you here.
Bet. I'm gonna jump in my suit since it has thrusters.
Did you get that upgrade already?
Yeah.
He did right at he spent like a lot of points on that.
Fuck yeah.
Actually, that means that if you're not flying in, if you're gonna be in your suit,
Oh, that she can come.
what was that?
What's up, man?
Alright. Then since we got a ship available, she can come. Monday?
Yeah. If you guys are down
Yes.
with that.
Very good. Thank you very much. Yep, I'm with it. She can come through. Extra body. She might know. Oh, she might have.
I'm not sure I'm hearing Luke and Carlos.
Can you hear us?
Oh, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
It looked like you were
Yeah,
trying
we
to say
can.
something earlier.
Oh no. Yeah, we're done with that plan.
Oh, okay. Now I can see y'all. I just had to turn my phone vertically. All I was seeing was Titan. The poster in the background.
Oh, nice.
So you guys still want to? So you guys are taking the stealth fighters. Those are going to be a lot harder for them to even see going. Do you still want to do stealth coming in? Do you want to sneak in, or do you not give a shit and you're like, well, if they see us and they're upset, we'll blow the shit out of them. What?
I'm all for blowing the shit out of them.
Whoa, Ramses.
Phrasing, I understand, but hey.
Are you guys just trying to land, just get there as quick as you can, or what? How are you guys approaching this?
Yeah, I mean, I guess just let's fly in like we belong there.
Oh yeah, let's stealth around and go straight for the vault, see if we can get in unnoticed.
Okay.
Can Ram's stealth cover us all? We're flying near each other?
I think you're not going to be able to use. No, he's having trouble with he might be able to get his ship,
Yeah, I'm
but he
tired.
can't get you all. You guys will he can lead you in being stealthy though. And so you guys can use his +3 shadow for this roll.
I say we just fly in like we belong.
I still feel like that's deceptive. that's
me.
yeah.
Oh, let's go. I'm trying to lie. Come on. If they try to help me, I'm like, bro, I'm me from someplace. I'm supposed to be here covertly. So cut all
we got
communications.
A 4 versus an 8 and a 9.
Oh. All right.
I'm having an off day. He said fly casual over the radio.
Which no, but so here it is. So now they're hailing you. So they are you're the lead ship. So they're hailing Merrick's ship.
got this, man.
All right, so now I can lie.
Yes, now you can lie. Now we're doing basically a compel roll.
And we gotta
Either
get you some time.
Yeah.
You can't let Luke roll for you.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Adam.
You want me to roll?
Oh,
Okay.
Carlos, somebody.
Carlos.
Whoever's rolling for me.
I rolled
Yikes!
4 versus a 4 and a 7.
Wait, what was?
What was it?
4 versus a 4 and a 7.
Oh,
Okay.
boom! Plus your shadow plus the +1. That's 4. So that's 8 versus a 4 and a 7. That's a strong hit.
Strong hit, baby.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, we're supposed to be here. Like you just rattle off a bunch of stuff to them, and they're like, oh, sounds good. Yeah, looks like
Cut all communication.
looks like you're on course. Good luck. And you guys slip by.
Hey,
you slip the fuck by.
Fucking idiots.
Hey, the gabagools, bro.
All right, so you guys are able to land. So you guys are coming down, and you can see, it's. Let's see, how big is this building? It's a kind of a donut shape where from one far edge to the other is probably 1,000 feet. So it's not. Oh no, it's bigger than that. Let's see. No, it says limited. No, I think it's only like 1,000 feet all the way across. There is kind of like a small center area that would. The problem is it's blurry in the middle. You cannot see in there. You can see that there is a hollow space, but there's something that's obscuring your vision. Some sort of stealth tech. But you guys are able to land right outside the building successfully. It looks metallic. It's like a big metallic donut. But you do see that there looks to be a hole blown out in one area. So as you're landing, you see that someone has used explosives to blow a hole in the side. So you've got a way in.
Nice, and we're in our small ships. Cool.
Yeah, let's land and go in.
Fucking get it.
Do you feel compelled in any direction?
You're definitely compelled to the spot. I don't think you've got a direction other than to go in. I mean, there's an opening, so.
Let's land. Yeah, fuck it. Come on, let's land. What's that? Oh.
So it sounds like somebody needs to do. So we're gonna do an expedition, and I guess how. So okay, so you guys you land down and you're approaching this hole that's blown out. It's too small for you to take your. Well, actually, 1,000 feet. It looks like you could, at least in the entrance, take your mechs in. Like if you transform them back into like walking, you could go in.
Nice.
But that's at least through the front. Who knows what's behind? Like once you get in, what it looks like. You might have to get out immediately anyway. Just so you know.
We should just park it in ship mode so we can get the F out of there.
Sounds good.
Okay. So you guys get out of the ship, and let's see. So go ahead and roll. Somebody roll for an expedition. How are you guys approaching this? Do you think you're moving fast, trying to keep under the radar, or staying vigilant?
No, we don't have to because they're already like, oh yeah, that's so and so group, so we can just go about it.
Yeah, stay vigilant, I think.
Okay. So go ahead and. I mean, you've got the best wits, so go ahead and roll that plus wits.
Alright, we got a 3 versus 6 and a 7. Oh, miss.
That's a miss. Let's see.
So does that mean we don't see shit that we would have saw?
Oh no, I think something just a problem happens.
Oh.
Let's see. Oh no.
Well, we're 5D, bro.
Problem solver at.
Hey, we're not just. Hey.
Yeah, on a miss, you're waylaid by a crisis or arrive at a waypoint to confront an immediate hardship or threat. You're not marking progress, and we're paying the price, which... Let's get that one. You are stressed. Let's see. So, okay, and this is... Okay, so you guys enter the beginning of this vault. There's a lot of machinery that is been basically dismantled, but a lot of it was like explosively dealt with. There are still, although it has been a while since, well, actually I'm not even sure. You're not sure if it's been a while since someone's been here, but there are still like bits of sparks and stuff that fall from the ceiling, as things are there's still power running through this, and people just cut a hole through with like C4 and just directional explosives and just like cut their way through. You guys, let's see who's gonna take this. Looks like it's that works out nice. Jimmy Rings and Arseer, you guys are kind of like, you're on edge. So we've got Jimmy Rings is like your like Overwatch soldier guy, so he's like, he can't let his guard down at all. And and Solrock, you're sensing out with your feelings. Like things keep like, the vaults keep messing with the presence, and they make it really difficult for you to focus at times, and it's just stressing you out here. So you guys are both losing 1 spirit, bringing you down to 4 each. If you'd like to resist that, let me know.
Now you're down to our level.
What's my momentum at?
Your momentum is at 3.
Alright, I'm good.
Jose, do you want Jimmy to try to resist the stress, or does he not give a shit?
You don't give a shit.
Cool.
You gonna use that shit. You gonna let it bottle up. I'm gonna let it loose on somebody.
Alrighty. So yeah, so nothing happens other than the fact that you guys are just on watch. I mean, there's stuff like the sparks fall and you gotta like pull people out of the way, but no one gets hurt. But let's continue this journey and roll that plus wits again.
5 versus a 5 and a 1. So strong.
Yay! All right. So you get past the beginning area that's had the walls cut through, and you end up, you're following. Well, if you want, you can keep following this path that's cut into the vault, or there's actually like a shaft that keeps going. It kind of takes a turn, but you've realized you've walked way farther than 1,000 feet. So you're yet again in a situation where it looks small from the outside and it's way bigger inside.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I've seen this technology before.
But yeah, but you've got the option of, do you want to keep going the way that the looters cut their way in, or would you like to take this path that's already here? It actually, you're realizing that as you're looking at it, you can see that this path was cut ahead. This one looks like it opened up for you as you guys came close. It actually opened up right as Spike walked by.
That's a sign. Let's go.
Let's do that one.
Right.
Fucking go for it.
Alrighty. So let's still keeping the expedition with wits.
Yep, I think so.
Okay.
Three versus 6 and a 9. So another miss.
Ooh.
Damn.
I want Adam making all of my rolls from now on.
All right, so you guys are traveling along. You're pushing forward, and you see that there's an area that looked like it reminds you of a greenhouse, and it definitely reminds you of a greenhouse in that there's like the bases where the plants, I mean, they look like plants, is growing out of, but they've overrun this. And from the walls, there's like a pretty intense glow. The problem, like, the walls and the ceiling all have this like natural light glow, except for the fact that the plants have suckered themselves up to where there's not a lot of light seeping through. You can tell that it is bright light where it can come through, but otherwise it's really dark in here, and all you see is it's very humid in here. So it's very misty. It's like foggy. You see the base of the plants twisting up. Yeah, it's very dark.
Okay.
The darkness.
I think we still have more ground to cover in proceeding, or are we kind of looking around?
Do you guys want to look around? I mean, that's the thing. So you just came up to an area where you're about to enter it, and it is dark.
Okay.
So
let's gather some info.
Okay. Are you gonna like light a light and try to check stuff up, or how are you gathering info? Do you pull out like a scanner?
Ooh, homegirl made that little ball. Can she make a light ball?
Ooh, she can She can do that better. Well, maybe not better, but she pulls out her saber thing.
Nice.
And lights it up, and it just glows. And she's able to make it a white light, a bright white light,
more luminous.
Mm-hmm. The problem being is that she makes a bright white light and is struck as one of the plants from like the middle of the room that has like suckers up on the ceiling. It detaches and it comes at her, and she gets like whacked by it and knocked back down the hallway, and she drops her saber hilt. It goes clattering to the ground as she's knocked away, and that's what's in front of you.
Okay, so
Jimmy Rings immediately reaches for his black iron sword and takes a swing at it.
All right, cool. Yeah, I run to go
roll.
healer.
So, we'll have Jimmy roll to enter the fray.
6 versus a 3 and a 10.
Which he's rushing in, so that's with his iron, that +3. It's still not going to beat the 10. So it's a weak hit for enter the fray with a weak hit. Let me get that back again.
I go check on homegirl. What's her name?
Sherry Diva
Sherry.
Ta.
I go while Jose over there weak hits.
Oh.
I go check on Sherry, see if she needs healing.
Cool. Alright, so on a weak hit, you can choose one. Either take +2 momentum, but you're in a bad spot in the fight, or you're in control.
Take control.
Okay.
Take control.
Take control. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you now, yeah. What did you say?
Oh, okay. Take control.
Take control. Alrighty. So you're entering so as you're rushing in, we're gonna jump to so it was Merrick. You decided to turn around to go check on the woman, right?
Okay, I'm the one that told her to light it up, so I gotta check on her. So.
Okay. Cool. So you're running back to do that. What is Spike gonna do? Or you can just wait and see. Like we could.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, I guess, wait and see at this point.
Wait to support
Not really
Jose.
a fighter.
Oh yeah, or I guess he can come support me while Carlos can support Jose.
All right, I'll shoulder roll over to Ram and be on standby with a shotgun.
Okay, actually, that so you just jump in front in the door because it's not that big of a hallway. So you're in front, you've got a weapon, and so if it tries to strike again, you're ready. So then we'll rush. So then do a gather information, Merrick.
Got a 1 versus a 3 and a 9.
Oh. It's not looking good. She is unconscious and bleeding from the head.
Ooh. A combo.
Yeah. It looks like the thing like got her right from her blind side.
Oof.
Yeah, so she's hurting, she's bleeding. But you're a medic.
Merrick is a healer, yeah.
So yeah, if you want to try to treat her.
Oh yeah, man, was I muted this whole time?
Yes.
Yeah, so I want to heal her.
All right, so yeah, you're rolling. What is that? That is plus wits plus 1. So it's a plus 3.
Oh shit, that sucks. Okay.
A 2 versus a 2 and a 9. So weak hit.
Here we are. So now since you got a hit, you get either a plus 1 to spirit to bring you back up to 5, or you could take plus 1 momentum to bring you up to 8.
Momentum. I might need that.
Okay, that's it.
But did she get the heal?
Yes, that was a, let's see, and on a heal, on a weak hit, let's see. On a weak hit, same as, so on a strong hit, the care is helpful. The ally under your care is, she's not wounded, clear the impact or give plus 2 health. Otherwise, give plus 3. So I guess, so you are going to fix her, but does it cost you time or resources? So either -2 to supply or -2 to your momentum.
-2 to my momentum. See, that's why I get that plus.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're just, you know what to do. You just, part of it is like, you just have to like get a bandage out and you have to hold it. You just have to keep pressure on it so it stops bleeding. But you're able to have that. You're able to do that. You're able to like get some, you do whatever science, sci-fi healing shit you've got. Maybe you've got like a little scanner thing that like makes the thing go away. But yeah, you're taking care of her, and let's just see. You guys don't seem to produce more light, and you don't get attacked. So Jimmy Rings is at the entrance with the shotgun, but he's not. Nothing happens to him.
Bet.
Okay.
So eventually Sherry comes to. She's pretty chagrined that like their first, like literally, first bad thing that happens immediately gets taken out. So doesn't look super thrilled with that, but otherwise is now pretty much uninjured. Do you guys want to keep going down this path? I mean, now that we know what happens,
we could try to find a way around.
I mean, there is the path that was cut by the previous people.
He must have been cut for a reason.
I just kind of consult my gut for guidance. Gather info with that, is that?
Yeah, gather info. Let's do plus your wits. Like you're trying to like
Right. 5 versus a 3 and a 2. So yeah, looking around the room. Anything standing out to me?
For the few split seconds that we did have light, were we able to see anything?
You were able to see that there was a lot of plants in that room. There was an exit out. Okay. It was a lot like a greenhouse, though. Like, there's a big section with all these plants, but it looks like there was a door, like, straight ahead. All you'd have to do is walk through in the dark, and as long as you didn't, get veered off path, you should be able to open that other door.
Okay, let's try to do that.
Okay, let's walk across.
All right, let's do face danger plus shadow. Actually, do you want me to roll that, Merrick?
Does Merrick want to?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let's...
Adam's been rolling good against us, so come on.
I got a 4 on the action die versus a 4 and a 2 on the challenge die. So that is a strong hit.
Let's go. Come on, baby.
All right, yeah, you guys, basically, you're all looking around. You figure out, like, all we have to do is walk straight, and we don't need the light. And as long as we just don't turn on a light, we're fine. And it seems to react to bright light. So, because there's some light coming from the tunnel, but not much. But not enough to where, like, there's light coming and they haven't gone after it. So you guys are able to get across the room just fine. You're able to unlock there is a door there, and it's not hard. You guys get it open, and you're able to continue down a corridor. And let's have another expedition roll.
5 versus 6 and an 8.
So that's a weak hit because you got that +3. And let's see. Whoa. Okay. So you actually, clearly the path you took is a shortcut. So you're actually finding your way. It seems like you've bypassed a lot of things, and you come to a sealed chamber, which is, you're pretty sure that center, the area in the middle of that donut that was, like, you were not able to see into.
Okay.
So basically, you come to, you go through another hallway, and you aren't sure why, but that is your feeling, is that literally on the other side of the store is the piece that was kind of outside the donut.
Okay. Well, let's go through the door and see what's on the other side.
All right. So it's do you want to? Is there anything you want to try to open? Because it does seem like actually sealed.
Se metió en mi ojo.
I heard something.
There seem to be any mechanism.
Let's do some
open the door.
Gather information. And who's doing it? Is Spike the one checking it out?
Sure.
Okay. Gather info.
3 versus a 3 and a 10. So weak.
Yeah, we're following Spike's lead because he's the one that's called to bolts.
You're checking it out, and the more you're looking at it, the more you're feeling like it's something. Well, either you've got a couple different things. You're thinking that, like, the weapon that Diva has could probably cut through this door. It doesn't seem like they've been that thick. But the other thing is, you could also try to connect. There's a door open for you earlier. There's been other things that have reacted to you. You see a panel here that you could try to access. The issue being is that so you can force the door open with the sword, or you can try to open it up, which, because this is all untouched, if there is a security system beyond just sealing the door, you could activate it if you fail. But there's also a risk that if you cut the door open, it could also act. If there is a security system, that could also go off as well.
Yeah. I'll try to hack into the door, see if I can get it to work normally.
Okay. That's another plus wits.
You know what I just noticed? We should have asked the people when we went to go pick up the space weed if they remembered Luke.
Oh.
Damn.
They did seem to remember. To be honest, they seem to recognize the Nimbus. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 1 versus a 1 and a 10.
Oh. All right.
So weak hit.
Okay. Yeah. So the vault starts activating. So there's been power in this facility you've seen and whatnot, but this time, like, you reach, you're messing with this, and you get it to actually like turn on, and the door in front of you opens, but you hear power being restored to the entirety of the building, which, given some of the damage that's been done, that might be a bad thing. But for you, like, and you hear some stuff going on in the background, but in front of you, the door it doesn't slide open, it kind of just vanishes, and you're now able to see into that area before that you couldn't see through. So you can actually see that the sky in this area, and there's yet another. This one, it's open to the sky, it seems, but the ground is still covered. Like there's a floor that has like power units going to it, and there's yet another of like the mechs like in the pedestal, and it's on and it's going now, and it's open for a recipient.
Okay. Well, I'll get in it.
Cool. All right, so it activates, and you're real. And then as soon as you get in it, the shielding over the inside of the donut flickers off, and you really can't, like, you realize before there was something allowing you to still see through, but there was some sort of protection, and that is gone now. So if you wanted to, you could fly right out. The rest of these jokers, though, would still have to like go back out the way they came, but or unless you want to try to like hold them in your hands or something. But yeah, like.
Am I still in my suit?
Yeah, you've been.
And just run outside.
Sorry, what was that?
Scoop everyone up, cradle them up, and run outside with them.
Yeah, I mean, so yes, Jimmy Rings doesn't need that because he's just been in his Iron Man suit the whole time. So he can also fly out.
Hell
So
yeah.
what just happened? What did I just miss?
They found the transforming mech.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep.
That's right.
And now you've been scooped up. You, Diva, and Sorlock. You've all been scooped up and flown back to your mechs. Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
So we're peacing out, right? We're getting out of here.
Yeah, if you want. I mean, there's not a whole lot to stick around for. Like, if you want to go re-explore the vault, you can, because every other vault's had other stuff, but this is like, it seems like the main reason why you came was to check out, to get this mech, and you have this mech now.
Okay.
All right. Let's go. Let's get it.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah. So it's
Bring us around.
possibly the least eventful finding of a mech so far. Well, you only found one other before, so yeah. You guys are able to fly back to the ship. Oh, I guess one of you. Well, I guess if Jimmy wanted to, he could like suck back in his Iron Man suit and pilot another one of the mechs back.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you can pilot Luke's mech back.
Cool.
I'm down.
All right. So as
So what the fuck was... They're just mechs?
I think.
yeah. So as you guys are flying back, you start the people flying the Ascendancy mechs. You realize that there's a new there's like a button on the control panel that wasn't there before. And you're not sure why you know that, other than like you're like, where'd that like, it's a big cherry red button that just kind of like, and you're not sure what it does.
Oh.
Well, you know what to do with a button if you don't know what it does.
All right, Jimmy Rings will fucking smash that button.
Not enough. Not enough pieces detected. Not enough pieces detected. Please try again later. Is the essence of, you know, that whatever you just got was something like alien, but you understood it as that. But it was not in English or whatever.
Common language.
Well, you know what we gotta do.
We gotta figure out what it does, guys.
Another piece at the next vault.
There is a whole other vault that you are still called to over in Covenant space. It's so loud.
Do we want to go?
Sorry.
It's okay.
Do we want to go directly there, guys, or do we want to stop at Mr. E's?
No, we gotta rest. This trip took a beat out of us. Mainly me, but yeah.
Oh yeah. Ram does have to rest, right?
Yeah, you guys, there's a lot of you are pretty stressed out.
This trip stresses out way too much. This was the close one too, right?
Yeah.
Can the AI run therapy sessions? Like monitor?
Not maybe in the future. For now,
Okay.
I mean,
Fucking racehorse.
I mean, if you guys wanted, you could. So one of the recover moves that you could all take together. Let's see, where is it?
It's
Spartan. You guys could all like socialize together when you guys are finding a moment of peace. You roll plus heart, and like you can add +2 spirit. Unless you're shaken, then you clear the shaken impact and take 1 spirit. Of course, you can.
Let's do it. Let's.
Yeah, I mean, you guys could chill out together. You guys got a lot of space for you.
Let's circle around the campfire and sing our campfire song.
Oh, hold up. I got empath, so I'm gonna try to empath to Jose to gain some momentum.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
So Jose, man, what's up?
Man, dog, I'm just stressing over here, dude. I haven't been able to kill anyone in the last couple hours.
In the last 2 missions, nobody has died, and I'm finding issue with it.
My trigger finger is itching right now.
All right.
Hey, bro.
I got a 5 plus heart, so 7 and 4.
All right, strong hit. It's adding +2 spirit.
Yeah.
Plus 2 momentum for me.
Oh, there we go. So plus.
Carlos is like, we'll get you to, or we'll catch a body for you soon, buddy.
Along the way, let's do it. Yeah.
Oh, that's plus 3 momentum then.
Don't worry, it's always pizza. Plenty of fish in the sea.
There's war crimes that haven't been committed yet.
All right. So Carlos is up to 6 momentum. Alrighty. So yeah, do you want to just go straight to? I guess actually, first off, we've been playing for a while. How do you guys want to keep playing for a while? Do you guys want to take a break, like stop for the day soon, or what's up?
Looks good. What's your plans looking?
Yeah, how y'all feeling?
Good.
Ram, how you feeling?
I'm okay.
What did y'all
keep
say?
on for a bit. I just finished eating, so I'm a little recharged. I was eating as I was playing. I don't know if y'all heard.
Keep going for a bit.
I'm down too. I'm good to keep going for a bit too.
All right, let's take a break.
We're kind of not at a stopping point, so I guess let's conclude what we just did.
And is you said there's a vault calling in Covenant controlled space?
Yes.
Yeah, we can save
I'm
that
down
for the
with
next one. You want to do that now?
Or no, I mean we could take up a mission if
I guess we
Mr.
can get
E's
it
got
underway. Yeah, or something quick.
Well,
We should go back.
Okay, why don't you guys head back to Mr. E's, and then we could call it a stop for the day, and we'll figure out when we're playing next.
All right.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys jump back to Mr. E's. Yeah, you've been gone for a few days. Yeah. So you guys. Oh, let's do a sojourn roll. So this will actually let everybody be able to heal and hearten if they need.
Nice. Let's do it.
Sojourn is a plus heart roll, and you also get a +1 since you've got a connection with Mr. E.
You got me, Adam.
Oh, we just need one roll. So.
Okay.
5 versus a 2 and a 10.
All right.
Oh, I hate this guy.
So weak hit. But on a weak hit, you guys, everybody can make one recover move. So
I guess my spirit. I didn't take no damage.
You were at 4 spirit as well. Everyone lost at least 1 spirit this session.
Yeah.
Yeah, recover my spirit.
Cool. And that counts as a strong hit, so you're just up to 5. So you guys are just, you're at Mr. E's. It's free food, free booze. It's just a nice place to just be. Let's see. And Spike was only down spirit. He's back up to full. Solrak, he's was only down a. Oh wait, you were down to spirit, so you're back up to full. Everybody's back up. You're at full supply, and the ship hasn't even been damaged. So you're all good there. Yep. So next time we play.
Oh, what about our stealth tech that went down?
Oh yeah. So
we should repair that.
Let's do. I'm gonna say you just need some downtime. So you just need a couple days of just not working that, and it'll come back. So
okay, so we just overworked it immediately at start. It's like installing a new engine to your car. You're supposed to take it easy the first 500 miles, but you just went and gunned it.
Yeah, you guys literally went as soon as you got stealth tech, you went immediately into enemy territory that you could not be seen. So.
Hey, what are you biting, bro? Chill out.
But yeah, you guys are all back up. We're still carrying on. Wow. Jimmy Rings has 3 momentum, and everybody else is at 6. Just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Did we get any experience points?
You are working your way towards another box, but that was not. Those other missions were a lot shorter. So.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. I figured.
Let's see.
Next mission, big expedition to the next vault.
Yep.
Yeah.
Boom. It's gonna be a long one anyway, so shit gonna happen.
Yeah. But yeah, so now that you guys have the room on the ship, when you guys get some downtime, anybody who wants to learn, Diva is happy to train you with the training saber that they brought. Can train you on other skills too. If you guys want to learn how to move stuff with your mind, if you want to be able to harness elemental fire and shit. She's got a lot of skills. She's just.
Yeah, can I learn to harness elemental fire? I can see that being a useful tool.
Yes. Yeah, you could start. So the asset will be a firebrand, and yeah, she'll start training you how to do that.
So do I have to get the asset first, or will she just train me?
When you get the asset, it'll be when you're actually good at it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So at first, we'll probably have some things where you try to do fire before you're trained, and we'll see how that goes. And then at some point, you'll be consistent enough that you'll buy the asset, and yeah, you'll know how to use it.
Word.
Yeah.
For now, the plan is char human flesh if need be. But am I that good yet? Just from the get go? Could I burn somebody if I want? Not set them on fire, but
we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to play to find out.
Word up.
We're doing that right now.
Because you're
we're all drunk.
What was that?
Everybody put your out.
Oh man.
I'm just playing at him.
It's all good. But yeah, I mean, like, so yeah, you'll start learning how to do stuff now. And then once you get some more experience, like, it can be quick training. We can play it going slow if you want to hold on to points, or if it takes a while to get the points. Because even when you guys get the next tick, that's only 2 experience, and it's 3 to buy an asset. So unless you have stuff sitting, it's going to be a bit of training. But I mean, that doesn't mean you won't have some access to the ability, you just won't be proficient. Which means when things go bad, they can go real bad. So that.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. Cool. Is there anything else anybody wants to think about for the future? Is there anything...
Do we have to reset? No, right? Because I took the hit on my momentum, not my supply.
Correct.
Okay, never mind.
Good.
Hey, bro, chill out. What are you crazy?
So actually, are you guys free next weekend at all, or?
To learn what happens, keep listening. This show is brought to you ad-free by privilege. No ads, no Patreon, just a cishet white man with disposable income and time. It is performed, edited, and all that good stuff by Redstone Archender. The story is powered by the game Ironsworn, Starforged by Shawn Tomkin. Outro by Glitter Snitchel, channeling the spirits. This has been a Sofa King Cool production.